This might be dangerous. Excuse me.
Yours. Okay, yes. Nice to meet you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sumatra. There's only one rule. Finish the race.
Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win, 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 win. I'm on 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Who said I wasn't him? Who said it? All this talk about who's on top and who's not. Miss me with the dust.
Yay!
Hello!
No!
Pacu Jawi is one of the oldest, most dangerous, and most extraordinary sports in the world. It has been practiced for over 400 years among the communities of West Sumatra. The location changes every week, making it nearly impossible to find without a guide.
Putain, je me suis ouvert de chez moi. Fallait que je reparte par là-bas.
Today is the last race before the official pause for Ramadan, and it's my only chance to witness it. I arrived in the region yesterday after a full day on a scooter from Tanah.
L'hôtel est juste là, alors je l'ai pris pour la façade, j'espère que ça vous plaît. Parce que ma chambre est pourrave. Et voilà mon palace.
We're heading towards the mountains, hoping to find the race location. After more than an hour and a half of navigating through villages and trails, I come to a stop, completely lost in the heart of Sumatra.
Ça c'est canon hein. C'est un truc de ouf. C'est trop beau. J'ai aucune idée d'où c'est. Y a rien. En fait on m'a montré un endroit sur une carte. Là je suis en train de marcher, de conduire jusqu'à cet endroit.
But it's not going to end like this.
Hey Paggy!
See the guy I just greeted? That's him, Jimmy, also known as the boss. He's one of the organizers. He's going to escort me to the race location.
Okay.
Pacu Jawi is going to take place here. It's the showdown between local farms in a race to determine the best buffaloes and the best pilots. Today, they'll compete on the wetland, a flooded rice field that will serve as the track. Buffaloes and teams are arriving from all directions, converging here. As the pilots gather to build up their strength before the race, the teams display their colors. Today, a dozen banners will compete, including the AJK, Anak Jorong Koto, the largest team on the circuit, numerous and well-organized. The Koto Highling, the White Eagles of Kachang 2, the MPB Pade, the UD Berkat Yakin, the Team 34, the STP Pade, the Risky Farm, and finally, in yellow and black hoodies, Team TTL. And today, we have two legendary pilots from Team AJK with us. Rinto, also known as Red Hat, considered one of the best on the circuit, and Kazuki, a hot shoe who nearly died at the beginning of the video. There, at that moment, shortly before the race, we meet Yus, one of the pilots for the day.
Yo, driver? Yeah.
He arrived this morning on foot from a neighboring village with his son and 3 buffaloes.
And this one. Oh, good. Tiga. Okay. Bagus.
He hopes to perform well in the race to have a chance at selling his buffaloes for a better price than the market rate, and he has agreed to explain the rules to us.
Okay. This here. And this, it's you. Like that. Good. Bagus.
Pacu Jawi is a race of perfection. The rules are simple. You have to race from one end of the rice field to the other as quickly as possible, balancing on 2 wooden plows without falling. The best pilot is the one who can maintain a straight trajectory, with both buffaloes running at exactly the same speed. For this, they use 2 techniques: the NOS shot, which involves biting the buffalo's tail mid-race to give it a boost, and the hit and run, where they slap the buffalo's rump while maintaining their balance. The risks are high, and the level of skill required to achieve this perfection is insane. But if a pilot executes the perfect line, they will be considered the best on the circuit and can sell their buffaloes for up to 4 times the market price. The buffaloes are massive beasts specially trained for the race. Each one has a name given by the team.
Je suis avec les coureurs là. Là t'as les gens qui arrivent de tous les côtés. Ils émergent de toutes les rizières. Tout le monde converge ici. Tu sens que ça va commencer bientôt quoi. Là ils sont en train de bouffer, enfin les pilotes sont en train de manger. Oh putain, voilà, ça descend des barbecues là.
The crowd gathers along the track, surrounding the trackmaster, who, armed with his megaphone, will commentate the entire race. With half an hour to go before the start, and after meeting the pilots, let me introduce you to the rest of the team. See those kids everywhere? They're the spotters. Their role is crucial. Besides taking care of the animals, the equipment, and looking cool, their job is to chase down buffaloes that escape after a run and bring them back to base. Then we have the pitmen, who handle placing the overexcited buffaloes on the starting line, securing the plows, and holding them until the go signal. And finally, flagmen, who give the go in perfect sync, so that both buffaloes start at exactly the same time. Well, being professional, I took off my shoes to step into the mud and get you some great shots. The moment the pilot mounts the plows and grabs the buffalo's tails, they'll take off at full speed, unstoppable. The start is a sudden burst of acceleration that the pilots must control. The runs are so fast that it only takes a few seconds for the buffaloes to cross the track. Let's begin. Team AJK kicks off the action. Red Hat, the favorite, enters the track with 2 wild buffaloes that the pit crew struggles to control.
Let's see how you do under pressure.
The start of the race is chaotic. The buffaloes shoot off like bullets, and the pilots struggle to stay balanced. On his first attempt, he falls a third of the way through the wetland. On the second, just before the finish line, their initial runs are a failure. The red team, Kodo Hiling, enters the arena. After a disastrous start, the pilot manages to skirt along the edge of the track, only to stop just 1 meter from the finish. Next up is Bazuki from Team AJK. His buffaloes charge midway through the course, heading straight into the crowd, narrowly avoiding them. Finally, an outsider we'll call Urip becomes the first to reach the finish line. While his line isn't perfect, at that moment, the pressure immediately mounts on the other teams. AJK sends Red Hat again, but he falls once more just before the finish line. The Reds from Koto Hiling respond, and after balancing on a single buffalo, they fall as well. Team TTL takes off in what seems to be the perfect line. until their pilot loses grip. One after the other, everyone falls, unable to match Europe's run, who remains the only one at this point to have reached the finish line. Time for a quick pit stop at Slimans for a cafe. The teams gather, and the second part of the race is about to begin. At this point, even without a perfect line, Europe is the man to beat, as he's the only one to have crossed the finish line. Everyone knows that to win, they'll not only have to reach the finish line, but also deliver a perfect run. The MPB team takes off on a promising run, but falls short, unable to match the score. And there it is. The pilot from Risky Farm reaches the finish line as well. The tension is electric.
Je sais pas ce qui se passe.
And TTL, fired up, ties just at the finish, followed by a second complete run from Risky Farm. It's a major blow for the yellow team of AJK. Failure after failure, the circuit favorites have lost their lead in the race. The day is almost over, and unless a miracle happens, they are set to finish at the bottom of the rankings. The final hour approaches. Each team has only a few runs left to prove which one will be the best. At this point, tension mixes with fatigue and stress. Basuki, after several hours of racing, can no longer control his buffaloes, crushing AJK's hopes of victory. Just when they thought they were at their lowest, MPB drives the nail in with an almost perfect line, smashing through the finish. They're immediately followed by a run from STP Pada, who replicates the feat. While neither pilot managed to cross the line on both feet, the skill level is undeniable. MPB pulls off a flying man. You can feel that both the men and the buffaloes are sloppy, imprecise, exhausted. At this point, with hopes for AJK all but lost, I'd love to tell you that a miracle will happen, that Red Hat or Basuki will deliver the perfect line and, at the last moment, take their team to the final. But the reality isn't that. In fact, the reality is much more beautiful than that. Because do you remember the small team of Ud Berkat Yakin? This complete underdog team that hadn't done a single run good enough for me to bother showing you. Well, on the final race, the very last one, Dudu, one of their pilots, takes off neck and neck with a pilot from Koto Highling. He pushes left to force his buffaloes to break away into the median, and in a stunning turn, he surges across the entire rice field and crosses the line on foot with a perfect finish. And in doing so, he gives his team the best run of the entire day.
If I'm not the one, I'm unbreakable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see them in my